Welcome to Week 2 of Ed 673, School Improvement Leadership, Facilitating a Positive School Culture. As we begin our online class, let's take a minute to reflect on the old Japanese proverb, "The footsteps of the farmer are his best fertilizer." Think of the footsteps of the administrator. What actions by the school leader are critical to building and facilitating a positive school culture that raises achievement for all? Would their influence be felt from their office desk or in visits to the classrooms? Would decision-making be a shared function or a top-down edict to follow? Ed 673 will walk us beyond slogans and provide us with the best steps on how to build your leadership knowledge and style wherever you currently lead. As we reread the two recurring themes addressed in Ed 673, one might ask, what are these tools and strategies that have proven to produce results in high-performing schools? Inquiring minds want to know. The first part of our online class today will share the power of having a set of team norms that encourages behaviors that will help a group achieve greatness and discourage behavior that interferes with group effectiveness. The second theme references the change process. We know that change is a given in our profession, but a high-performing team that is skilled in collaboration and common focus can adapt and find the silver lining as they move through change together. Productive collaboration does not come easily. To create a united team requires overt and explicit organization by the leader. One might ask, how does a leader balance the individual and collective needs of all the adults to become a team that thrives on professional collegial relationships and not just a group that shares the same parking lot and/or heating system? The first step to school improvement involves a dialogue on how to work smarter and use our valuable time to reach powerful decisions that benefit our students. When we look at the three cornerstones of productive collaboration, people, process, and task, the team provides the people. But now we need to take a look at a process to achieve the ongoing task of school improvement. This slide shares how effective groups start with establishing a set of norms to govern individual behavior, facilitate the work of the group, and enable the team to accomplish the myriad of tasks they encounter. Ask yourself the question at the bottom of the slide. Teams can use the following 6 questions as discussion starters for talking about how their group is or wants to function. For example, does everyone get opportunity to share? If not, what process or behavioral norm would ensure full group and equal participation? Continue reading through the bullets. And if any is answered no by your team, then you need to be explicit about what you expect from each other and craft a norm for that behavior. It has been noted that inattention to establishing specific team norms is one of the major reasons teams fail. When your group has written their operating norms, it is critical for team buy-in to follow these 3 steps for reaching agreement. Make a proposal that your team adopt the set of norms created. Next, check that all participants are clear on that expectation. And finally, check for agreement to adapt and implement. Consciously agreeing on how you will work together and stick to that agreement is essential to having a high-performing team capable of achieving extraordinary results. Here are a few additional steps to consider when building your team norms. First, it works best to create norms collaboratively so that all members have a voice in the development. This step ensures buy-in and will increase the odds that people will not sabotage the decision. Next, consider how to display your norms as a visual reminder of what the team agreed on. Some meeting rooms have norms posted on charts. Others will display on every agenda and revisit prior to and upon completion of their meeting. This becomes an opportune moment to ask, how are we doing? The more upfront you are about how the group is doing, the easier it will be to revisit the collective agreement when norms are violated. It is inevitable that sometime there will be an infraction of the norm behavior. It's not the job of the facilitator alone to enforce. It works best when everyone steps in together. Discuss with your team a creative way to address these circumstances. One team had a norm bucket, which collected $5 per norm mishap. At the end of the year, the team had a pizza party with a donation to a local charity. Another group had a basket of rubber balls that were used to pelt anyone who walked in late. Again, discuss with the team humorous ways to point out violations, and they will then be definitely watching to help enforce. At this time, you have completed the Step 1 video for our online class. Step 2 refers you to read to the norms assignment in our Smart Teams Handbook. And Step 3 will need you to return to the online 2-page on Canvas to open and complete the norms activity and discussion. Thank you again for your attention and continued completion of our online class assignments. Thank you.